Hey guys, if you're new here, my name is Jenna. Nice to meet you. Today we're going to be getting unready, unwinding, and just having a little heart to heart on this Becoming Her series. I have been through a lot. Let me go get my cellar water. BRB. I feel like what I've been going through really the past year has just been adding to my testimonial. There's just been so many like mental challenges that I've had to overcome, and I'm just so excited to share that with you. A lot of people think becoming that girl, looking good and getting the luxury and the Chanel bags and flying and having money, like a lot of people think that becoming that girl is just like, I guess, for appearance, but it really is your mindset. I wanted to make this series of becoming that girl because I think I'm trying to become that girl really in here, but I want to be popping in here, not just on the outside. And a lot of the challenges that I've been facing this past year has tried to keep me from becoming that girl, but I won't let it. I think I've built up such a high wall that I know it's supposed to hurt my feelings. I know I'm supposed to quit. I know I'm supposed to get sad and depressed and lay in bed past 3, 4, 5 p.m. but I won't let it. And I just wanted to come and share a few things with you guys, just so you guys know that it's okay to go through things. It's okay to, you know, fall victim into things that you thought you were gonna conquer. In reality, you just have to keep going, and I want to tell you guys how I kept going while we get unready, because I've been recording content and running around like a loose chicken all day. It's Friday night. A lot of these topics have something to do with your mentality and overcoming mental challenges. Let's get unready while we go over our topics. So the first topic that I want to discuss, literally telling yourself congratulations. I don't think people understand disappointment you face when you think you're gonna get recognized and, you know, uplifted by those who you look up to, especially when you work really hard on something. It really just sucks to see that people don't really care what you accomplish. They're not proud of you. I know you're supposed to be proud of yourself, but it just does a little something to you when you're getting recognized by the people you love. And I always see, like, on TikTok and YouTube, all these motivational speakers, they go, yeah, not everybody's gonna be happy for you. Yeah, not everybody's gonna pay attention. Not everyone's gonna show you the gratitude that you deserve. No one's gonna recognize your hard work. And I never really just took that to heart. Better yet, paid attention to it really, because I wasn't working on anything to be congratulated for, in my opinion. And I wasn't putting myself out there trying to become this entrepreneur or this six-figure this or a CEO this. So the phrase people aren't always going to be happy for you just really never registered in my mind. Just recently, I did a campaign for Good Molecules in Ulta, and to me that was a really big deal because Ulta reposted me on their page. My very first like real collaboration with a major brand, and I worked hard on that. It's really hard to create content working, being a social media manager, trying to do your own content on the side, but I was so excited to do it because this is what I love to do. I love creating content and I love telling a story. I was working on the project for just about a month, and at first it was just supposed to be a Good Molecules, you know, collaboration. Just post them on my TikTok. Wow, maybe this wasn't a good idea because Jenna looks crazy. So I look over the brief, I send my mock-up, and they really liked it. And they go, hey, Ulta is looking for, you know, someone to repost for this campaign. Would you be okay with us submitting your content? And I'm like, oh, yeah. You know, that was just a really big deal to me. Opportunities don't really come like that as much as I would like it to. That means I just need to work harder. So they submit my my content, and you know, I'm waiting to hear back. They told me they'll let me know. On a random day, they just posted it. I'm like, oh, well, I guess I got it. I got some congratulations. A lot of people kind of just looked over it, like people that I thought were my friend. I should have been excited for that, but it just made me overthink, like, wow, people really don't care. Wow, people aren't really here for me. I look on TikTok and all the time I see the, yeah, if they're always in your views and they never like anything, they never comment, they never slide up, they're really your haters. So I'm like, dang, like, people hating, like we was just cool, we was just kicking it, like what's the problem? It's okay. Life is gonna go on without people. Don't let that determine your happiness on your own accomplishments. Don't let that make you overthink yourself into this spiral of people don't like you, people aren't proud of you, people aren't this. Like you have to be okay telling your own self congratulations. And even though you may not be getting everything that you think you deserve, or you know, you're not really compensated for all the effort that you put in things, it's just a part of the journey. And that's what I'm trying to teach myself, right? That's what I'm trying to accept as this, you know, upcoming content creator. Telling yourself congratulations and just X-naying external audiences makes it feel like it's just you and your dream, you and your goal. And it just had me thinking like, wow, people don't really care until you really are popping. People don't really care until you have the clout and the money. But when you're trying to get there, they could give a crap less to support you to do anything. And that is a harsh reality. Ask one successful person who hasn't been through it. Ask one successful person if they ever felt like no one was proud of them and no one cared about what they were doing. Exactly, so keep going, keep your head up. Next topic. You guys, comparison is the thief of joy. Let's think about this. Insecurities happen because of comparison. Jealousy happens of comparison. Envy, that happens with comparison. Hatred, that happens with comparison. You are your own person. I don't think that anyone should look at what someone else has, because first of all, you never know what that person had to do to get it. Regardless of if you know that other person's journey of obtaining the things that they have that you want, it's not yours. And if it was meant to be yours, you would have it. And that's another harsh reality. Situations that I think should have went my way, but they always went another way. It's building your character. Who's to say that when you do come up, who's to say that you deserve it? Because in reality, the whole time you're trying to be like someone else and looking at what the other person has. You're not really soaking into that character development that's gonna make you who you are made to be. I don't compare myself to anybody else. You know why? Because I truly see where I am meant to be and where I'm going. When you're locked in with yourself and really have like a goal, you're not gonna be worried about what someone else has, right? If anything, you'll use that as a guidance to fuel your fire. I have this one coworker at my job. You literally meet some of the worst people in your life in corporate America. I am 23. This lady is like in her 50s. And I'm obviously, this was when I was very, very new and we were onboarding, and then I don't know how, but she found out how much I made. And she just looks at me up and down, and I look at her and I'm like, what? She goes, I'm really jealous of you. I'm like, huh? I'm like, why? She said, I wish that I was where you were at when I was your age. And that kind of stuck with me, because you can still do more. Like, it's never too late. Things don't stop because you get a certain age. And why should things stop because you're not getting the opportunities that you want? Because that lady is very envious, very spiteful, right? She's always looking at the next person, how much they made, the opportunities they got. You can make your own opportunities. It's hard, but you could get there. What I'm trying to say is, you don't get there by looking at everyone else, comparing da-da-da-da-da, blah, blah, blah. Do it yourself. Do it yourself. It's very rare someone is gonna come in your DMs and offer you $1 million and offer you to be on this TV show and, you know, invite you on a yacht and give you, you know, tips to, you know, run your business and become an entrepreneur and invest. It is very rare somebody's gonna give you information like that. You gotta go and get it. You don't go get it by being a hater, by being insecure, by thieving your own joy. No, I've been through so many whirlwinds in the past year. I cannot tell you a lot of the things that have worked out in my favor or that gave me the opportunity to get out of the position that I'm in now, because y'all know I hate it here in Memphis. It's just been a really rough battle, because I've been dealing with friendships, relationships, financials, dreams and aspirations, being stressed out, feeling like you don't have support, trying to find your real friend, trying to stay up and be this light of everyone else. It's been really, really hard. I can't help but sometimes to be disappointed in myself, because it's like, what have I accomplished and what have I done to get myself out of the position? I wake up every day doing something that I haven't done before, you know, pushing myself to keep making content and be positive and looking for new ideas and putting myself out there more. It's like, what else can I do? And it just seems like none of the answers are clicking. God keeps me patient. God keeps me above everything else that is trying to put me down. But man, you just have to keep going. You really just have to keep going and depending on God, because at the end of the day, it is a part of the journey. I've spent my whole life wanting to be friends with everyone and trying to be this popular it girl, and you know what I'm saying, like I always wanted to be that girl. And then in isolation out here in Memphis with no friends, no family, you kind of get lonely, you kind of get sad. There's like a lot of factors that tie into this, and I say that to say for those who are, you know, having seasons of isolation, disappointment, feeling like they're not where they want to be, all that means is you're clearly not doing enough. I think I'm tired, I think I'm drained, I think I'm worn out, I'm still in the same position. So clearly I'm not tired enough, because in a year I should not be stressed out about the situation that I'm in. I've had a year, and I don't want to hear the, oh, you're being too hard on yourself. You're supposed to, because how else are you gonna have the life you want? It's all a part of the journey, and if you let it mess with you in the head, it will do that. But you cannot let things mess with you. You cannot let things bother you. You genuinely have to keep pushing. Khloe Kardashian taught me this: if you want to make God laugh, just tell him your plans. We are on God's timing, not our own. We really just have to just put our best foot forward, walk with God, and see where things go. I'm becoming that girl. I'm becoming my new me, and I'm becoming a better me. So fill out this form if you want me to be your social media manager. Thanks. Aaliyah's Face, Kiara, Monique, they were consistent for 4, 5, 6, 7 years before they got to where they are at, and I'm complaining because I'm not where I want to be in a year. Maybe it's time to put things in perspective. It's a journey, but we're gonna get it. But anyway, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Tell me what you guys want to see in the future, and I will see y'all in the next video. Bye. No, I'm really just